So we have a video about what to do if you tell a lie and get caught in it. Why do you do that?
I only do that when I lie.
This is Reid from inaudible.on.
Cathy from the intimacydojo.com.
And someone wrote in and said, what if it's a really huge lie? What if you made up a huge lie? And this person hasn't actually... she hasn't actually gotten caught at this point, but she's waiting on her and she doesn't know what to do. And it's not a little lie. It's a huge lie. So what would you do?
So thank you for writing in.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you are now in a huge lie.
Yeah.
Readaboutsex.com/difficult convo. I would just use a difficult conversation formula. Now, of course, we don't know what this lie is. I don't know what the lie is. I'm going to suggest, one, if it's a huge lie, you should probably go see a therapist and actually get somebody who's a committed listener.
You might want to see a lawyer if it's something that could get you in legal trouble.
And actually get some professional advice, not a YouTube video. Okay. Not saying that we're not good with our advice. I'm not a therapist, and she is not a lawyer that I know of.
Are you
lying to me? That being said, I have found, while it is difficult to always tell the truth, and also understanding human behavior for the most part, and that a lot of people just kind of like they freak out or they get surprised and they just lie comes out. When it's a lie of fear and you just freaked out, the sooner you come clean, the better your chances are. Like, big difference with like, I lied to you 2 minutes ago versus I lied to you 2 years ago and have been living in that lie ever since.
Well, you tell the story about your dad didn't tell your mom that he lost the house.
Yeah.
And that you found out in the paper.
The house I grew up in was up for auction.
And they were living in it.
And they were living in it, and my mom was thinking everything was fine. So that's a big lie. Come clean. Be forgiving when people lie to you if you can. The 5 languages of apology are really helpful for starting to rebuild trust. There's also a book called The New Monogamy that talks about infidelity and rebuilding trust. And for some people, a lie that's not about sex is just like cheating or similar, can feel like it. So that book has some amazing advice about rebuilding trust in it. And I would say do the work, get some professional advice, because I'm just assuming it's a big lie means it's it's a doozy. Get some professional advice and some support. And then check out the difficult conversation formula that I use for initiating difficult conversations. And my basic belief is that it's better to tell the truth, and it's better to come clean and then do the work to clean your mess up and to rebuild the trust than to assume that you can hide a lie forever.
It follows you and it weighs on you.
It will probably make you feel horrible. And then you'll blurt it out in one drunken night of something, or whomever will find out, whether it's a friend or a lover or whatever family member. Like it's just lying is not the way to do it if you can. And I have a lot of compassion because I grew up in a family with somebody who lied. I know what that's like being on the receiving end of it, and I got to a place where I understood my dad a lot and why he felt like he couldn't tell the truth at the time. So your mileage obviously is going to be different, and for everyone who's listening, your mileage is going to be different.
I would encourage you also to try to figure out what triggered the fear, because if you told a big lie, there was some big, like you said, a big fear. If you can understand where that came from and either get a therapy or coaching to clear that up, you're less likely to be vulnerable to that in the future. And I love to look at it like, I'm drawing a blank on the person who said it. It was really brilliantly said. He said, lies are like a blockage in our connection with somebody else. So if we lie to someone to try to save the relationship or keep the relationship clean or flowing easily, we're actually putting blocks in our connection because we'll hold our energy back, we'll hold our being back because we're like trying to hide that. So if you can, in the interest of healing the relationship and your connection with the other person, clean this up as soon as possible so that you have that connection. Or if it's too late, you can move on to other people rather than just spending all your energy trying to
hide a lie will probably impact the satisfaction of your relationship, and then odds are they'll find out, and then it will just go down in a fiery blaze of glory. Not even glory; it'll just suck. I would rather, again, this is my personal opinion, you try telling the truth and clean it up and have the relationship end then, rather than you live a lie, you're kind of not happy or self-expressed to begin with, and then it really just fucking implodes. That's all.
If you think they're going to handle it really badly, get a therapist or mediator to be there with you. You don't have to put yourself in physical or legal danger. Get some help in cleaning it up.
And again, our advice based on the fact that we don't know what the lie was. Yeah. It wasn't disclosed to us. Probably wasn't our business. Yeah. And this is just our basic advice.
Yeah.
Leave your comments about how you like people to tell you the truth when they have lied. Bye. Thanks for the question.